Hey Pisces, what's going on? I hope you're well. Is the camera straight? Yes, I think so. Thank you so much for checking out the reading. You're so welcome here. You know, if you find, you know, while you're listening, like if you find it resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that, Pisces. And if you'd like to book a personal, you can do that too. If you head down to the description box, there's a link there to my Fiverr gig. I don't know if you guys are feeling frustrated about something, because like when I sat down to do your reading, like I started getting all frustrated and like I had to go and change my t-shirt and like, I don't know, like I was just getting all frustrated and now I feel fine. So I don't know if there's like a rebirth happening here. I feel like there's something you want to do, but it's like you're blocking yourself from a lack of confidence, but that's about to pass, okay? That is about to pass, and whatever it is that you're doing seems to be some kind of like divine purpose, Pisces. Excuse me, hold on. There we go. Because your first card out is Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. She's such a beautiful card. I think it's all the red. I'll talk about her more at the end, but yeah, Teacher Awakens, you have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. So it seems to me it's like you have the Eight of Cups in the middle of the reading, which is, it's almost like a divine purpose that you have here, Pisces. Whatever this is you're supposed to be doing. Some of you could actually be doing something in teaching. You have also the Panther spirit here, reclaiming your power. So again, this reading is to do with you developing your confidence. I'm wondering if this is why you feel slightly uncomfortable if you do, because there's like this rebirth happening, and I feel like it's come quite quick for some reason, and it's maybe like you almost feel like you're being pushed like quicker than you want, or it's just you're in this period of just things are prickly or something, I don't know. But you have the phoenix here, which, you know, everybody knows the phoenix imagery, right? Like it's the you know, the rebirth, the rising from the ashes. Excuse me. But with the phoenix in this deck, it also talks about freedom from karmic suffering. You know, it talks about leaving the past behind. That's a major theme in this reading, because you have the Five of Cups here as well. It's like you're leaving behind all it's like people kind of made you doubt yourself in the past, and you're leaving that behind, because it's like almost like you kind of squashed your own intuition because people told you were wrong, or people made fun of you or something in the past. But yeah, it's almost like coming out of a shell is kind of what I'm getting here. Like Phoenix is obviously rebirth, but it talks about moving on from the past and like not making yourself suffer anymore, you know, like not holding yourself, in this instance, like not holding yourself back to please other people, or like keeping yourself like guarded, okay? Because you have the oyster here, which talks about exactly that. You know, the oyster can talk about people who are naturally talented, but who tend to kind of take it for granted. And I'm kind of picking up, I don't know, a lot of you maybe it's something to do with your intuition here. And for some of you, you're not speaking up for yourself. I think that's why my throat keeps going. But the oyster, this card talks about like clamming up, because it's like you have these natural gifts, but it's almost like you kind of put yourself down so much you don't even think that they're anything. You know what I mean? Like for example, if you're kind of psychic, right? And it's just something that you've had, and you kind of put it down because you're like, oh well, you know, it's just something I've always had, and like sometimes it doesn't work out, or something like this. But it's the oyster is something to do with like kind of clamming up because you've been hurt in the past, and also it's like because you don't value the gifts that you have. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're about to burst out of this And I do feel like there's something here about, it's like a lack of self-worth that's kind of made you hide your talents or something. And you have the starfish here, which talks about finally putting your own needs first after putting the needs of others first your entire life, you know. And you have the mouse at the bottom of the deck, which is the mouse. This little guy's a warrior, you know. This is always my card of like, don't sweat the deets, Pisces. You know, like you're worrying too much about whatever this is, because whatever this, you're naturally gifted at something with that oyster card. I feel like there's about to be a poof, like you're just gonna poof, like come out of your shell. You have Archangel Raphael. Yeah. Oh my god, like I cannot talk today. Like I don't know what's going on with the energy, but I've been like dropping the cards and shit all day. Yeah, Archangel Raphael, he will help you develop your intuition and inner vision. If you are a healer or wish to be one, Archangel Raphael will direct pure divine energy to you. Affirmation, I am happy, healthy and abundant. So there's something here about developing, like, it's like you see something that you want to do and you're kind of holding yourself back, and you have abundance here. It's time for your life to flow with prosperity, love and success. You draw from the limitless universal pool according to your belief in how much you deserve. Angel wisdom is reminding you now to believe in yourself, oh my god, and trust that you deserve more. Choose to do what fulfills you most, and the angels will bring you joy, satisfaction and success. Affirmation, I deserve love, prosperity and success. Oh my god. Next card, self-worth. Affirmation, I am confident and worthwhile. There's just so much. What self-worth bestows a sense of confidence, expectation of success and ability to love. Yep. And acceptance. Affirmation, I accept myself and others. God damn, Pisces, what have you been telling yourself? Acceptance means unconditional love. The angels remind you to accept everyone exactly as they are, including yourself, without judging, blaming or wanting to change them. This is about self-acceptance. Affirmation, I accept myself and others. You are also asked to accept yourself. When you truly do so, you feel centered and confident and your divine self is revealed. There's something that's wanting to come out here, Pisces. There's like some kind of true path or something that you're supposed to be doing that you're not letting out. But you will be soon, because I see it here. So you have the Five of Cups, first card out in your tarot, with the Six of Wands, okay? So this is success over the sadness of the past, okay? Because there's something that's been keeping you back, like whether it's past mistakes, things that have gone wrong, I don't know, people telling you you can't do it or something. There's going to be success over that, okay? There's leaving that behind. And you have freedom here. See the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Wands? This is freedom from like this prison. The Ten of Wands is like a prison. You know what I mean? It's that thing that's holding you down, that burden that you can't ever seem to shake, right? But there's freedom coming with that Eight of Wands. This can also mean communication, because you do have the Ace of Swords here, so you might be getting some kind of communication. Like it might be a job offer or something. But I feel like this is also, this is some kind of breakthrough. This is like some kind of mental breakthrough, where you're leaving the past behind with that Seven of Pentacles, like leaving behind, sorry, Seven of Swords, like leaving behind stuff that's not serving you anymore. You know, like all these negative thoughts you've had about yourself, Pisces, and like, I don't know what it is. It's like, I can't do it, or it's not going to work out for me, or the oyster cards, like I just want to come back to this, because this really does talk about someone who has these inner gifts, but it's almost like you poo-poo them, you know? You're like, I don't know, like someone says to you like, oh, you know, you should do this because you would be like a really good teacher, and you're like, oh, I don't know, like, you know, I like being around kids, but I don't know, like I'm not that confident, or you know, I'm not sure I'd be very good at it. Like they're telling you go for it, because you have the Fool right in the middle of the reading, so there's some kind of new beginning. And also the Fool is a leap of faith. I feel like you need to take some kind of leap of faith here, Pisces, because you have this Eight of Cups, which this is always my card of getting on your true path, especially when it's to do with something. See how it's the moon? The moon talks about the subconscious side of things, you know, like it can talk about your intuition, it can talk about your psychic abilities, and there's something here, it's like, you know, you're supposed to be doing it. There's some kind of, it's like getting yourself on your true path here. And also with the Eight of Cups, walking away from stuff that's not serving you anymore. The Eight of Cups is also clarified by, if I can get the little so-and-so to focus. Please focus, Queenie. There we go. The Queen of Pentacles. So this is like needing to ground yourself as well. Because people, you know, I don't know if you know what I mean, but it took me a while to work out what that actually means, grounding yourself, because people throw it around. But the thing is, when you're not grounded, especially when you're a water sign or like an air sign, you know, we tend to, you guys live in your emotions, air signs, we live in our head. So it's important for us to ground yourself, to make sure you're living in the present, because that's the thing that stops you from freaking out. You know, like, you know, making sure you're cooking a nice dinner, you know, making sure you're cleaning the house, making sure you're exercising, right? All this kind of thing is grounding. So if you're very, very stuck in your head about something here, the best thing that you can do is ground yourself, because it's going to make everything a lot clearer. Like when you're living constantly in the upper chakras, like it just messes everything up, you know, and you will be doing that a lot because you're quite psychic. Well, you're one of the most psychic signs. And you also have, she's clarified, the Queen's clarified by my energy is grounded. So you definitely need to ground yourself. You have guidance comes to me in many ways, and you have miracles are coming my way. So there is, you're getting a lot of guidance at the moment, but I feel like there's an, I don't know, maybe you're blocking it out or something, but listen to what they're saying to you, because you're already, I feel like you already know that this is what you're supposed to be doing, and miracles are coming my way. Like it's a yes, Pisces, like whatever this is, like it's a yes, you know. They're saying yes, and they're also saying like they're trying to give you guidance. You should, I think you're probably getting a lot of different signs, or you will be if you're looking out for them. Miracles are coming my way. Yeah, like allowing yourself to believe that you can have what you want. Excuse me, I'm just gonna get a sip of water. And I think, you know what, there's some kind of illumination that is happening fast. Like, you have the Sun card with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So the Sun card, it's like illumination right here, like in this context. And it's happening fast. The Sun card is surrounded by the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. This is like fast, bold moves, you know? I feel like there's like, you know, yeah, this illumination that's happening fast. You have the Hanged Man with the Ace of Pentacles. So again, the Hanged Man is about changing your perspective. And like there's some kind of illumination coming, and it's almost like it's a gift from the universe, this illumination. It's like a helping hand from the universe, because that Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Magician, which means that there is something in the works here, Pisces. There's something manifesting, like you're doing it right now. It could be something to do, like with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, it could be something to do with owning your own business or working from home. But for sure, you're manifesting self-confidence and self-worth. And it's because they have something planned for you. With that Nine of Pentacles, this reading is all about self-worth. And the Nine of Swords, like moving away from anxiety, moving away from self-doubt, you know, moving away from like self-sabotage. And with the Six of Swords, like literally moving into calmer waters, you know, because the 5, the preceding card, is it's all about like mental, like a bad mental space, you know what I mean? That maybe someone has convinced you of in your past, because, excuse me, it doesn't take much, right? Like the right words from the right person can sit with you for years, right? Especially if you're sensitive. Some people don't care, but lucky bisms, must be nice to have no emotions and go through life like a robot. But yeah, like there's like a new perspective coming, a shift in perception, some kind of news. There's going to be a shift in perception here, okay, that allows freedom, that allows self-worth, and that allows you to move away from anxiety. There's some kind of wish fulfillment coming in here, Pisces, with this Nine of Cups. Like, this is wish fulfillment happening right now. And you have the Star card here too, another card of wish fulfillment. The Star card is also healing. And it came out with strength. So there's something here about healing and finding your inner strength, allowing you to kind of like, yeah, find your inner strength to do whatever this job is that you're supposed to be doing. And the Four of Wands, this has been coming out, I think this came out in like every career reading nearly. Maybe not everyone, but a few of them. Like with the Four of Wands, it's like a milestone, some kind of celebration. Four of Wands is a celebration, but it does represent some kind of milestone, like reaching some kind of point in your life, you know what I mean, that you're supposed to have been doing, you know what I mean, like on your path. It's like a milestone on your path, right? The Four of Wands is also stability. And manifesting, another card of manifestation. So you're manifesting your little buns off at the moment. And you have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So she's an awesome card to get as well, if I can just get her to focus. The Queen of Cups, because she's like, she's been through a lot, right? The Queen of Cups has been through a lot. She can represent someone who has had to learn boundaries, right? Because she's so nice that people have taken advantage of her in the past, right? The Cups are very sensitive, you know, very intuitive as well. But the Queen of Cups is someone who's mastered all of this kind of thing. You know, she has good boundaries now because she's learned. Like, she's learned that she had to have good boundaries with people so they wouldn't take advantage of her, right? So she's kind of in this really healthy place now where she has empathy for people, but she's not going to allow herself to be used and abused, right? And she's also in a very strong headspace where like things that people say don't matter so much anymore, because maybe in your past like you were very sensitive and like things that people said kind of affected you a lot, but that's not going to be such a problem anymore. Also, the Queen of Cups usually indicates she can be some kind of healer, you know, with the Queen of Cups energy, like a nurse, a counselor. She can be obviously some kind of spiritual healer, you know, anything like that. I feel like you might be thinking about going into is a good sign with the Queen of Cups. So I'm just going to go back to this Mary Magdalene card, Pisces. The Teacher awakens. Yeah, see, there's something going on. You have a strong desire to share what you have learned. That's Queen of Cups energy. Because this chick's kind of the best teacher, right? Because you have to go through the experiences in order to be able to give people advice, right? Like, I don't know, like someone who's never been married advising you on marriage counselling, right? Like, you're just going to be a bit like, get out of here. Or like someone who doesn't drive trying to teach you how to drive, right? Like, get out of here. So there's something here, hold on. You have a strong desire to share what you have learned. You may feel people will dismiss you or ridicule you, but don't worry. Mary Magdalene is here to guide you through this process. Your vulnerability is actually your greatest strength because you are trusting the power of your soul, and that part of you can never be broken. You are a wonderful teacher and leader, and the world needs you. You are being backed by heaven, so step forward and share all that you have learned. So that's you told, Pisces. I'll leave it there. Yeah, interesting reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading for you. Thank you so much for watching the reading, Pisces. And you know what? Don't be a stranger. Come back and see me soon. Bye.